Hello, I'm N0, server admin of the DayZ Epoch server AxeTeam, and today I'm going to show you a couple different things regarding the latest Steam updates for Arma2 Operation Arrowhead and DayZ Commander in general, and some other stuff later on as well. So, first, the new version of Arma2 Operation Arrowhead on Steam. If you just installed it like a couple days ago or something and you start it up, you will see the version that is currently on there is, as you can see, 1.63.125402. That's the latest version. Okay. Now there has been a little bit confusion and also problems reported of people having this authentication timed out error. And it can be that it happened through this. So they are just using Steam options, launch using Steam, and if they join the server, I have to add the launch parameter this because I'm running Overpoch. Overpoch is DayZ Epoch plus DayZ Overwatch. And to load DayZ Overwatch, I need to type in this here. Anyways, so if I try to join my server, it will join just fine. It's right now on 112.555. So it's still the major version matches, but the beta version mismatches. And if I load in, it will load just fine, but once you're in game, you will see that I will get a little error that happened. And that is because the version I'm currently using and the version that is on the server do not work well with each other. So it will kick me off the game in just a couple seconds after you are actually running around. Okay, this error is normal for our server because we have the M113s on there. Just ignore it, doesn't do anything. And we're in game. And authentication timed up. Okay, so we see we have the version 163.125.402. Well, that's obviously not working. What you need to do, and this is just a simple thing. It should work like this. I just disabled the launch using Steam thing. And I'm not going to load in because we can just check if I would be able to load in. If I just go into the main menu and see there 163.112.555. Same version as here. But if you want to join using Steam, you can do something else. For that, we go into Steam, and then what you're going to do is go on Properties, click Betas, click on this one, yes, download the update, damn it. Okay. You see, well, you notice that 162 thing there. It shows that it's the old version. If we launch this, you will actually see that the version is very old. It's 162.95248, which is a very, very old build of the game. So we don't want this. We want the version 112.555. So what we're gonna do is we exit out of here, go into DayZ Commander, obviously install the latest version or the version that we want. Like some servers still use the 103.718. You can just install this. I'm just going to show you. It will work. So now it will work. Sometimes this does not work if you're still using, if Steam doesn't use the old version. If you had the other version, the normal version, the default one that you install when you just, freshly install Arma2 Operation Arrowhead, this would generate a problem, and it would say that the patch is older than the version you're currently using and is therefore refusing it. So, out of date, but we have that version. So every server that has this version, oops, I don't want this, I want this, has this version, you can now join. But what you need to do is go on Settings, Launch using Steam, and click this. And now, if we just launch DayZ normally, I'm just going into the main menu to show you the version. We see here the version is 162.103.718. This is the version that you want. You can just go ahead and look in DayZ Commander for servers that use this version. There are a couple like this one, or, just look for them. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna install the latest version, 112.555. If we install this now, and there we go. We are up to date with the latest version that is supported by DayZ Commander. Okay, done. Join in. And just wait for the game to load up. Just gonna go back into the main menu. And ta-da! 163.112.555. No problem whatsoever. You could join every server now with this version. I'm gonna show you that. Yeah, this comes always with that version. As the other version that is launching using Steam, without the beta patch I just did and everything, the thing that created the authentication timed out error, also seems to spawn you as a different character because it used your Steam ID instead of your CD key for the older versions. Now I'm logging in with my CD key using the old method. That is, what you normally would expect, and you will see that I spawn in quite differently. Basically, I'm two different persons using the same computer, just using the different mods, well, beta patches. And again, ignore this. And I'm loading the character. Yeah, come on. There we go. And I am in my base with my stuff and everything. Interesting. So, the new N, you notice, I'm still in the game and I'm not getting kicked for authentication timed out. Even my BattleEye client updated successfully. So that is interesting. So what we can do here now, just abort and show you something else. So this should work for everybody who has problems like this. Like that you get rejected connection, authentication timeout and stuff like this. Recreate what I did and try the two different methods. First one was, or basically what you need to do is if your server is running this version or any below this, just go here, properties, betas, choose this one, then go into your DayZ commander and install the version that you want. You cannot install any version that is higher than 1.12.555. All of those are distributed by by Valve, basically Steam. And you should be good to go for every server if you also click these two things. But if you have a server that is on Steam, like using the higher versions than this version, so they're using, that I showed you before, the version 1.25402, then you don't see them anymore on DayZ Commander. You might enter the IP address of them and see them here, but their ping will not be shown and you will not see any players. So for that, we do something else. We revert this to the original state, which is this. Okay. Okay, and now, how do you enable certain mods? Because you don't have the DayZ Commander at the moment. There might be an update which will resolve this issue, but right now, what you're gonna do? Well, one thing is, just go on expansions and click your mod. Like, these are the installed mods that you have. For me it's a couple different mods because I play normal Arma as well. And so DayZ Epoch, click enable, click OK, OK again, restart the game. And wait a second, so the game loads up with DayZ Epoch in it. And now you just go here and you see, oh, we have a server list now. So we just go on filters. This is my server, but I cannot join the server now because it will not work. But let's see. JSRS Epoch. Leave this on default. I have this to show every server there is. And suddenly, whee, the servers come in flying. So let's just join one random server. Okay, this one is just normal DayZ Epoch. And ta-da! You are on the server. No problem, you can just join and have nothing to fear. This is using the Steam server list for Arma2 now. It's not reliant on the GameSpy server list. It's using its own version with Steam IDs and everything, and it's not reliant on the normal CD key. It seems. At least that's what I gather from the experience I had on my server, where I connected with my normal Arma version and then with everything else. So, you see, just normally loaded in. Lol. No problems whatsoever. Okay. Okay, just disconnect again. And this is how you use it. It's basically just the server list. You type in the filter of the name, in the filter the name of the server that you want to use, click OK, and it will basically come in. If you now try to join, for instance, my server by remote, you can just enter IP addresses of servers that you know and have in your list here, because you can just copy clipboard and then be like this. Just this number has to go and goes in here. You see. Click and you see the server, but you cannot join right now, or I cannot join because I don't have DayZ Overwatch running. Maybe I make a different video on how to do that, but at the moment there's no easy way really to do this, because if you do it over expansions, it will load them in the wrong order and mess up some stuff, so you cannot really join anything and the game will crash on loading. So I will just disable this again. Oops, I didn't want that. Ah, damn it. Oh well. So, now to the other things that I wanted to show you. By now, if you did everything that I showed you here, you should be able to join any server that has normal Epoch running for all of the Steam versions, plus also all of the servers that are running just normal Epoch for the DayZ Commander versions. Yeah. So I'm showing you how to install the effect enhancement mods, like JSRS and Blastcore visuals. So I will provide a link to this file. This is one I uploaded to my Google Drive, and it has a couple different folders that you just unpack, directly copy paste into your Arma2 Operation Arrowhead folder. Because I have them already in there, I will not do this, of course. You can just hear it's just the normal stuff. They're all downloaded through Play with 6, so they're the newest versions. So you see, they're in here at Blastcore, CBA, CBA2, etc, etc. And then JSRS. This is the older version that you can get on Armaholic. This is the latest version. You see the difference in size. So, how to load these if a server is enabling you to use them? Well, I'm just gonna, because I want to join my server, so I return this again. Oh, it's doing that. Okay, very nice. So you go on Settings, and then Additional Launch Parameters. So you have already one here if you're using Overpoch. So -mod add Overwatch, DayZ Overwatch, then semicolon, and you just type in basically the names of the folders. So if you wanted to load JSRS, you type in JSRS. If you wanted to load the version that is older, you type in @JSRS 15. That is just how it works with launch parameters for different mods. So you need to load normally CBA/CO. So because in order to have Blastcore and JSRS work. So just CBA/CO and then semicolon at JSRS semicolon at Blastcore. If you have that in, and click on Done, and I'm just gonna watch if the server, yeah, okay. Let's just load it up. Well, I hope this would load faster, even though it's on an SSD, but that is just armor for you. Taking a huge time to load. Ignore the warning. Well, loading the character. And there we go.
Cannot fire.
Okay. Well, just showing you how some of this stuff works. Let's go somewhere where we can see stuff. And then a crate. Just have to wait a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna put down something first. Okay. So, let's see. Let's take, for instance, the DMR, the good old DMR that everybody uses. This is how it sounds if you're in first person. If you're outside, it sounds quite different. And then if you're using different vehicles, oh, there's a Z coming. Damn it. Ah. Okay. Again. So, we're using this one. You go on the minigun, you can hear the difference of the sound. Oh, wait. This one needs ammo. Easily done. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well. Good that there's ammo in here. Okay, now we have ammo. And this is actually how a minigun sounds like. So, and for explosions, I show you some of the nice rocket launchers that are here, because it shows the explosions very nicely. Okay, move away weapon. Ah, there we go. And we use the Schmel. And I'm going to show you how this thing explodes. It's ridiculous. Boom. So these are the explosions that you can get from bombs or plane explosions, stuff like this. If you have like a normal rocket launcher, like a normal RPG, or anything like this, it will look like this. And you even get a sound difference from the sound. You see? It's not like in normal armor where you hear everything at the different distances at the same time. Here you actually have a difference of distance when the sound comes. So that is pretty cool and gives it a much more realistic feel. Then we have like, oh, let's see, something with 40mm grenades. They're pretty interesting as well. Ah, there we have it. So the explosions look much nicer than in normal armor, or normal DayZ for that matter. And then also and you have this nice explosive delay if it's too far away. Also how the MK17 sound. They're much nicer than the standard. So this is true for basically every weapon that you can get in the game. What else could I show? Yeah, that's basically it. The 40mm. Oh, I can show the smoke grenades. Yes, smoke is now really effective with this. Oops, I don't want this. Oh, hello there. If you throw a smoke grenade. Okay, interesting. Give me... Finally. This is kind of ridiculous. Haha. Well, now you can see the smoke actually moves in a direction and conceals really good. Like, it's like a proper smoke screen that moves with the wind. And a nice sound as well. Since the direction of the wind is randomized through the weather script in DayZ, it always changes direction slightly or like completely sometimes, depending on the script, what it does. But as you can see, it's a huge smoke screen that really conceals stuff and you cannot see anything behind it or in it. It's just amazing and gives it a much more realistic feel and some actual use for these smoke grenades. So, just gonna pick up my stuff again. I had the hammer. Okay. So, this is it. I hope to see you on our server maybe. We'll see. And, oh, should move. And I hope I could help you with the problems that occurred sometimes with the now released Steam version of Arma2. And yeah. I guess, see ya.